What's up, you guys? This is Warframe Gay Guy Plays, and today on the Daily Grind, holy mother of fuckballs, literally. Okay, I'm sorry, I saw the preview of this, and I was like, okay, well, you know, let's wait, let's go ahead and do all the leveling up and whatnot, but oh my god, I could not wait. Are you seeing this? This is the motherfucking Lenz. So this is a Corpus bow, which I've wanted for ages, and holy crap, it looks so goddamn sick. I have not actually played with it yet, but apparently it delivers like a 1-2 punch or something weird. There's like ice in it, and there's like a blast thing, which we're going to take a look at right now. I figured since before we jump into it, we can actually go ahead and take a look at what's going on with the build. But you can see right there, it's got a 50% critical chance, decent critical multiplier, really low status, which you know where I stand with that. It's kind of like, listen, you don't need it if you're going around the right kind of enemies, but at the same time, it's always nice to have. So it's kind of a bummer that its status is really low. However, if we're taking a look at this, what is this extra blast damage? They also mentioned in the kind of like description of it, if you actually take a look at, you know, its name, warning, safety protocols do not exist on this prototype. Apparently excess ammo picked up from other weapons will be converted into charges for the Lenz. I don't know what that means, but you know what? We're gonna go level it up right now, and we will take a look at exactly what happens. But before we do, I'm gonna toss a couple more mods into this thing because, you know, we've got some space. Because, you know, all of that mastery rank that I said only matters when it matters. Well, this is one of those times that it matters. So let's go ahead and take a look at this point strike. There you go. I'm trying to figure out, I was like, what are the things that I need to put on this? And let's put some elemental mods on here as well. And then we can go, well, there's one elemental mod. Well, that fits. So let's go jump into it. By the way, its base polarities are just 2 dashes. So, let's go ahead and jump into some gameplay. And because I'm a terrible YouTuber, I forgot to mention the fact that this is available in the Corpus part of your clan dojo, and then we've got, you know, it available with Plat. We'll go through all of this kind of like more proper stuff when it comes to the actual like review video. Okay, so I'm very curious to see exactly. Whoa, what is that? Oh shit! Oh shit! You're fucking kidding me, right? Let's see what this baby can do. Now, if you didn't notice, there's this cool actual extra bit that sits on the back, which is kind of clipping into my officium and makes me a little bit sad. But you know what? Things are what they are. Okay, so it looks like we hit them with an initial ice blast, which leaves a dome, and then we get a big old explosion to follow. That's freaking insane. So you get a little AoE. I wonder if Firestorm works on this thing. We'll have to check that out on the way out. But this is really goddamn interesting. I'm getting red crits. What am I getting red crits off of? Holy yeah, this is one of those weapons that you're probably gonna wanna... Oh my god. Well, now we know that it does self-damage. It's a very, very obvious thing. So you're gonna want some space on this thing, and you're definitely gonna want, at least from my perspective, you are going to want some fire rate speed on this, because it will not fire unless you charge it up all the way. So you're definitely gonna want some fire rate speed on this thing, because if you don't have it, you're not gonna be able to do it. So basically, the way that this weapon is working is you get one shot, and then it creates like a freezing bubble, and then it detonates after a few seconds. And I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's consuming any other ammo. Wait. Is it gonna consume that ammo? No. Okay, so I don't know what they mean by it's consuming extra ammo, because it's not consuming any extra ammo. But the initial, and you guys know that I did, okay, so it's almost kind of like you put down the ice proc and you're like, you need to get the fuck out. Because it's like a timed explosion. This thing is a maniac on the floor. Oh my god, this is dope. This is so fucking different, and it's really, really cool. So, oh, okay, so you don't get hurt by other people's bubbles, just making sure. So basically, it slows all of the enemies in the zone, and then it has a big old motherfucking explosion. This, I can definitely get behind. This I'm definitely excited about. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold the thing. Hold the floor. Have you noticed? The max ammo for this is 6. Of course, it does have built-in ammo mutation, which is great if your max ammo is only 6. So be wary that this is not something that you're gonna be spamming. Oh my god, explode! Yes! Oh my god, this is. I love it when when DE does really cool things with weapons like this. So it has a guaranteed cold proc. That's pretty gosh darn awesome. And come on, guaranteed cold proc. It looks like it has a guaranteed proc period on that first E. No, don't get too close. Don't get too close. Okay. Blah. So yeah, this is definitely a very, very unique bow. It's nice because you can just hold on to the charge. You know what I mean? You're not going to be able to fire it off. Oh, you can only hold on to the charge for so long. Let's see. I'm going to hold on to the charge for a little bit. Okay, so you do have a timer as to how long you can hold the charge for, but you've got a good amount of time before the actual. Oh, really? You got to stick the balls on me? Is this really the time? You just wanted to get your balls in a video, didn't you? Shame on you. Shame on you. Ooh. And the worst part is those are the balls that come after you. So it's not like something that you could attack from a long time or from a long range. This is the one thing. I mean, this is great because it's got some control. It's got some control to it because of the fact that it does have the cold, what seems to be a guaranteed cold proc on the initial standpoint. And I'm assuming that the damage that occurs afterwards is blast damage. I'm gonna die. Ooh, there you go. I knew it was gonna happen eventually. It had to happen again. The visual effects on this is actually really, really cool. I'm actually a big fan of it, and it's nice to know that if you get caught up in somebody else's big old ball of energy, it's not something to worry about. But interestingly enough, this is the first weapon that actually has fashion frame built in. That is pretty gosh darn awesome, which I really, really like. I'm trying to pay attention to see if any of the, because we did put a toxin mod on this, and I'm trying to see if maybe the procs work similarly to other weapons out there. You know, where it has like that small amount of chance, because it's got like about a what 8% chance to proc right now. So I'm wondering if that 8% chance to proc is like the chance to proc viral. You know how it goes? It's kind of like with the Acrid. The Acrid has a small chance to proc, but technically, the Acrid has a small chance to proc, but technically, it's always gonna proc. It's always gonna proc Toxin. Bypasses obstacles, which is very, very nice. Just radial disarming. You know what? We were sitting there. And we were, you know, in my head I was like, well, what is it? What could DE possibly put out next? They've got these items, and they come out of left field with yet another insane thing. Ooh. Did maybe my two bows hit differently? I wonder what would happen if you stacked heavy caliber on this thing. You might have two actual split areas where you could legitimately kind of like have a larger explosion because you've got two arrows going off in different areas. I'm definitely finding this weapon really, really interesting. This is something that you guys should definitely check out. It'll change. Listen, okay, this is like the fucking family-friendly version of the Ogress. All right, I'm liking this. Because you get the initial damage from the ice proc, and then all of a sudden you get the explosion damage that follows. Instead of accidentally blowing this shit up in your face, at least you have some time to move. So I'm actually going to go and peace out. I'm going to cut this out here. I'm going to get this uploaded and rendered. You guys kind of see how the weapon works at its very, very base. I'm going to go ahead and continue to level this up. Really, really interesting weapon. I can't wait to get you guys the final review for the whole entire shebang. The fucking, what do you call this? The fucking visuals on it are gorgeous. I love like the aiming lens on it, and I'm loving the backpack contraption. I'm hoping that we're gonna see some more things like this in the future where we have, you know, big weapons like the lens, because the lens is a big fucking bow. and then to have the back piece attached to it, it is pretty gosh darn sick. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching my, like, first off with this weapon. You guys know where it's gonna be. It's gonna be there for you guys to start researching it. I know that my clan's already begun the research for it, so I'm assuming that the research cost is not too bad. I do believe that it said it has a mastery rank of 8. Mastery rank requirement of 8, and you can see it's a massive, massive bow. Love it, because, you know, size matters. Regardless, that about does it for now. Be sure to check out my previous video where I was actually talking about Oberon's ferns, which was in yesterday's patch instead of today's patch. Regardless, I will get this leveled and formatted, and I'll talk to you guys soon. So as always, love somebody, hurt nobody, and touch your big motherfucking sexy bow. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.